Imagine a company so huge, so admired, so untouchable, that the world believed it could do no wrong. A company praised as America's most innovative. A company whose executives were treated like rock stars and whose stock just kept soaring. And then, in what felt like a single moment, it all collapsed under the weight of its own lies. This is the incredible story of Enron, the empire that fooled everyone, until it didn't. To understand Enron's shocking downfall, you have to understand its meteoric rise. Founded back in the 1980s, Enron started as a simple natural gas pipeline company. But its leaders had bigger ambitions, much bigger. They reinvented the company as a futuristic energy trading powerhouse, claiming they could predict markets, outsmart competitors, and completely transform the entire energy industry. And for a while, it seemed to work. The stock price skyrocketed. Wall Street analysts praised them. Magazines called Enron the future of business. But behind the closed doors, away from the glossy annual reports and flashy presentations, something much darker was brewing. Enron wasn't actually making money the way it claimed. It was all a performance, hiding one of the biggest accounting frauds in corporate history. So why did it happen? It happened because Enron built a corporate culture where image was everything, and reality didn't matter. A culture where hitting profit targets mattered more than honesty, and where executives believed they were simply too smart and too powerful to ever get caught. So how did Enron keep this massive lie going for so long? A big part of the answer is a trick called mark-to-market accounting. This shady method allowed Enron to book future, potential profits as if they were happening today. So if they signed a 10-year deal, they could claim all the estimated profit from that entire decade immediately, even if the deal never actually made a single dollar. It was financial magic, but it wasn't real. Then came the shell companies. Enron executives created hundreds of off-the-books entities, like financial black holes, designed to hide billions in debt and artificially inflate profits. This made Enron look like a money-printing machine. It was pure manipulation, and the entire system depended on one thing: keeping everyone in the dark. Employees weren't told. Investors weren't told. Even the board of directors wasn't given the full story. Enron wasn't a business. It was a stage play. And every quarter, the actors had to put on a bigger and bigger show until the lie became too massive to hide. In 2001, the truth finally started to leak out. Analysts began asking tough questions. Journalists started digging into the numbers. And suddenly, Enron's perfect record didn't add up. The stock price, which had once soared to over $90 a share, plummeted to less than $1. In a flash, billions of dollars vanished. Pensions disappeared. Life savings were wiped out almost overnight. Enron filed for bankruptcy at the time, the largest in U.S. history. The CEO was indicted. The CFO went to prison. And the accounting firm that helped enable the fraud, Arthur Andersen, one of the biggest in the world, collapsed entirely. The world finally saw the true scale of the deception. Enron wasn't just a business failure, it was a warning. A powerful reminder that arrogance, greed, and unchecked power can bring down even the mightiest titans. Behind the headlines were real people. Thousands of loyal employees who trusted the company and invested their life savings, believing in their leaders. People who watched the value of their 401k drop from hundreds of thousands of dollars to practically nothing. One employee described watching her entire retirement fund vanish in a single afternoon. Another said he felt like the company had stolen the future he spent 20 years building. But the collapse didn't just destroy dreams, it changed the rules of business forever. Congress passed new laws, like the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, to prevent this from happening again. Auditors became stricter, and corporate executives could no longer hide behind complex accounting tricks. Enron's fall reshaped corporate America. It forced transparency. It demanded accountability. And it proved that even giants can crumble when they are built on a foundation of lies. The Enron story is more than just a financial disaster. It's a human story about trust, how easily it can be earned, how quickly it can be shattered, and how devastating the consequences can be when it's broken. It is a timeless reminder that success without integrity is never real, because eventually the truth always wins. Thanks for watching. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world.